Hi, Scott. Well, we do want to talk about healthcare plans and COVID responses with our small business panelists. Once again tonight, we're bringing back in Gwen Jameer, who's founder and CEO of Naturalicious, a hair care products manufacturer and retailer in Detroit. Also, Michael De Los Santos, owner of Mike D's Barbecue, a sauces and dry rubs company in Durham, North Carolina. And Adam Rammel, who's owner of two restaurants, Brew Fountain and the Syndicate in Bell Fountain, Ohio. Thank you all so much for being here. Adam, I'll start with you. I know you're growing your business. You're getting to that magical 50 employee number mark here. What are you looking for from both candidates in terms of affordable health care?
Yeah, I mean, our people are our greatest asset, Kate, and it's important that small business and our employees have access to affordable health insurance. Right now, we are afraid to grow and invest more in our community due to that magical 50 number, and to me, that's a problem.
So you've also really gotten creative here in terms of responding to COVID. What do you want to see from D.C. In terms of additional stimulus to help your small business stay afloat here?
Yeah, so we took some, the PPP, and we also took the EIDL funds, and we need more, and more can't come fast enough. I'm excited for this election to be over with, no matter which direction it goes. It looks like it's a tight race, but we cannot get help fast enough. Listen, the restaurant industry is not built on 50% occupancy or even 80% occupancy. We build our business models on 100% occupancy. And so, until we get this health crisis behind us, we need more help.
I do want to turn to coronavirus and the response there. So, Mike, our battleground polling does show a tight race here, but more believe that Democrats and Joe Biden will do a better job of handling coronavirus and the COVID response. What do you want to see in terms of handling the virus and getting a hold on it? And what does that mean for your small business moving ahead?
Well, I think the reality is, what we want, like what to expect from that really matters on which side you are on. If you're on the side that really wants business to reopen and everything go back to normal, you probably want Trump to win. So that way, more of that wave of getting things open happens. And if you're on the side of, wanting to keep public safety at a priority, you're going to want to see things tighten up a little bit just to ensure that public safety is a priority. And for me, I'm kind of in the middle. Like I just opened a retail store in September, and so I want to get bodies in my store, but at the same time, I want people to be safe. And so we're following all the protocols that we can to keep people safe. But so we're like a fine line of wanting people to be able to come into the store and shop, and not wanting to have a full-on shutdown. So we're looking for something like right in the middle of what both candidates are saying right now.
And Gwen, I'll turn to you now. What does COVID continuing to spread across the country the way that it is right now mean for your business and your supply chains? Because you're also a manufacturer, which is a unique position to be in, not just a retailer.
Absolutely. COVID has completely wreaked havoc on our industry. The ironic thing is that in the beauty industry right now, we are actually experiencing a much higher demand than normal. However, we are having such a hard time supplying that demand due to COVID. We have a severe number of supply chain disruptions due to COVID. We are losing significant staff and key staff due to COVID, forcing people to have to quarantine for 14 days at minimum, so forth and so on. So it's been a really really tough challenge. And I'm looking forward, just like Adam said, I'm looking forward to this election being over so that we can figure out what we're going to do about COVID. I'm definitely interested in the plan that the upcoming administration, whomever that may be, actually has to make sure that small businesses are able to survive, and not only survive, but also thrive post-COVID.
And healthcare costs and healthcare plans and treatments obviously all tie into this. Our battleground poll respondents are also worried about costs. And Gwen, I know you've also mentioned that costs are rising, and also your healthcare plans are solely tied to employment. You'd like to see some changes around the ACA. What are you looking for from the candidates here?
I'm looking for the candidates to show us some sort of plan as to how they're actually going to provide affordable health care to small business owners. Look, the partisan paralysis has stalled necessary improvements to the Affordable Health Care Act. And by doing so, we all know that affordable health care is usually solely tied to employment by others, not self-employment for a growing business. So how are we supposed to provide health care for ourselves and therefore provide health care at an affordable rate for our employees as well as small businesses?